Hey Wanderers, and welcome back to the Wandering Gamer Network wants to watch more cutscenes. I'm Zach.
And I'm Mandy. And, well, I guess, you know what I will say? The longest cutscene so far in this end bit has been the,
Crying Sora when everyone's dead.
Yeah.
That was honestly...
Terra, hitting everybody. Oh, this creepy thing.
I see that you found them all.
Good job.
Yep.
So here's my thing.
Why are you not freaking out more about this thing? Okay, what's your thing?
Thanks.
I would say that... What was I gonna say?
I'm doing you a big favor here,
Oh, I
you
completely
know.
lost my train of thought.
Don't push it.
No, I think that's one of the worst scenes so far that we've had is like Sora crying because they're all dead.
Right?
Even though like they're all not really dead.
Your pieces?
Well, and it was
I don't work like
it
that.
was really badly written.
So,
like
you're
that I
waiting for
agree with you,
someone to
that definitely
rescue
felt like manufactured emotion versus like
Sorta.
something bad actually happening.
Well, and like also it felt like manufactured defeat. You know, like Donald kills Terra,
No,
straight up murders him,
That's okay.
or not murders,
He
but like
doesn't
straight up
remember the past.
kills him.
Besides,
And then, like, everyone else just,
I'm
like,
sure
drops
he's
their
much
weapons
happier
so
with
they
his new
have to
friends.
die.
That, you know what would have actually been more interesting
We'll ride here
is
one day.
okay, instead of the thing with
Okay.
Terra, because really what happened is Terra
I'll be
hit
back to visit you.
2 people and
You
then
and me are friends now.
oh my gosh, stop being friends with everyone.
Really?
Oh
I've
Lord.
missed having friends.
Okay.
It does
but-
look like a cute, like, merchandise thing.
Oh, it absolutely.
It feels like
I
that-
would buy that as a
And
plushie.
thanks.
It feels like, evil BB-8 from Last Jedi.
Yes.
Like-
That's a very accurate.
Its plot relevance is about as important as that.
Yeah.
Could I get a hint how to save the others?
Really?
Seriously?
Yeah, I agree with you.
Are you a Keyblade wielder or aren't you?
Good job. You tell him. You tell this
Already
little
learned how to
brat.
restore someone's heart after it's been lost?
Oh, don't give us
Restore
that
their
attitude.
Is that the same thing as the power of waking?
I'm not sure, but
But okay, anyway. What
Give
was
it a
I
shot.
saying? I was talking about oh shoot.
No.
I lost
This'll
it.
take all my heart.
This is an issue. Oh, no, okay. You know what would have been a
Okay.
really interesting way for them to go? Okay, instead of having the thing with Terra, instead what you have is, like, all of those Heartless. Okay, here's my rewrite. So, in the middle of that giant battle, you get very short cutscenes where you see the others getting overrun.
light in
Or
the
how about instead of having short cutscenes, you have it where, like, you know how, like, you have your allies on the side, like the
Yeah.
health bars? You have it where they, like, start, like, all 9 people are on the side. And, like, as you're fighting, they just, like, are knocked out, and then their picture just disappears.
Ooh, now that's a thought. And now you've got like that 360 view. So if you can kind of see them, you can see like the column of Heartless like descend on them.
Right.
And like all of a sudden, that would have been really cool. And then the last ones you're left standing. I liked that bit with Riku, but I think the last ones you're left standing with are Donald, Goofy, and Riku. And
Right.
like that's when we transition to a cutscene.
Right, or you have it where like Donald or Goofy is like
You don't
kidnapped,
believe
and
that.
that's when he starts breaking down.
Yeah.
I know you don't.
Oh Lord, who's talking to you?
It's Riku again.
Oh, we restarted. Oh, that was nice of you. That was nice of you, game.
Riku's still pretty cool though,
Yo, I agree.
even if he is using a car key to defeat Heartless.
I like his little Mickey.
Well, the other thing is, or if you want to like have it where it's like a more of a cutscene where like the good guys are maybe dead or
Well, because
defeated.
I like this. This would have been this is a really good way for Riku to go, honestly. And I like that. You gonna do anything here, Sora? No, it's just gonna be the same thing. All right.
Well, like the other thing is like if you want to like actually remove people in like a cutscene fashion, have the villains show up and beat them.
Why did that just do the same thing?
Well, it's different now.
Is it different?
It is. Look, I'm not in the ghost form. I'm in ghost form too. I've evolved.
This is so dumb.
But Ba-ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. No, that's Final Fantasy. I don't know the Pokemon sound for a
Whoa,
Evolve.
go away from the light.
Wouldn't that be a funny
Finish the
thing?
game. Go away. Go to the end screen.
One day, Mandy, we'll finish this game.
I know, right?
We're getting there. We've done it in less than a year.
That's true. When did we start this?
March, I think.
Oh yeah.
I can look
Jeez.
at the so like
It's been that long.
well, it feels like an eternity. You know, like
October, guys.
if I had an hour left to live, you know, we could spend it playing this game because it would feel like an eternity.
Oh, that's horrible, but so funny.
And we'd get through all of one cutscene.
Right? Jeez.
Uh,
Yeah, we've mostly been in a cutscene. We've been in a cutscene.
I'm kind
We've
of.
been in a cutscene.
Did you record Bastion with me and Cody?
Yeah.
Okay, I couldn't remember. It's been a while since we've recorded Bastion.
Now, what's up, Olympus?
Is Riku here?
I don't know. Why are you asking hard questions? What's on the ground behind you? Is that a hard question?
Where are Persephone and Hades? That's all I care about.
Yes.
Where are
Go
Persephone
find
and
the
Hades?
Greek gods.
There's nobody here.
Yeah, apparently they all crashed on those stairs. Oh, what's up, Jiminy? Where you been?
I wonder if, like, did she talk about this in the chitty chats? Like, where she drew her inspiration on how she made the gods?
Wait, say that again?
In the chitty chats, did she talk about, like, how she decided to, like, draw the gods in, like, single colors and stuff? Or, like, where she drew her inspiration from?
No. It sounds like... So,
Because I'm not saying it's this, but, like, there is a lot of,
there's similarity to the color scheme.
yeah, or, like, how they are, like, more single colored in like, Disney's Hercules.
I think she did... so...
And I'm not saying it's that, you know.
Oh, yeah. So the first thing that she's talked about is how she likes to draw the characters just like she finds character. So Persephone is a version of a girl she likes to draw a lot. Like, you've seen my sketches where they all kind of look the same.
Yeah.
That would be like my Persephone, you know, where it's like, okay, this is what I like doing. And then everyone else, she's kind of gone, you know, she's kind of figured it out from there. But I think what originally started is the underworld. She decided what color she wanted it to be. Ooh, another good design. Good job. But I think she decided what color she wanted Hades to be, and then Persephone pops.
Right.
So it's definitely like a color scheme.
I think I read somewhere in one of her things that she said
it's the Heart Reaper.
she wanted, like, Persephone and Hades to stand out in Persephone's world and Persephone to stand out in Hades' world.
Correct. So I think once she decided what color Hades was gonna be, where it was like this blue, which maybe that is honestly because like Hades in Disney,
Right.
Hercules is blue.
And, like, I mean, like, they're all different. Most of them are different colors than the Disney ones.
Yeah.
But the Disney ones is one of the few things where, like, it has them monocolored.
Yeah.
You know, like, Zeus is all orange. Well, not all orange, but very orange.
Yeah.
You know, Hermes is a lot of blue. Athena is also blue. I love Athena in Hercules. I was talking about.
Oh, Hercules? I don't remember.
Anyway, I love Athena, how Athena's portrayed in Lore Olympus.
Oh yeah, she's gorgeous.
I love how all of them are portrayed except for Apollo, you know, but you're not supposed to love him, you know.
No, but I will say one of the things that she's talked about is doing is trying to do a redemption arc for him. Not that, like, it's kind of like a not everybody's bad, you know? It's not like a, oh, I just realized we're using Big Hero 6.
Yeah, I just switched it out.
Woo! Not that, like, he shouldn't get a little bit of his comeuppance.
Well, I think it's like, it's not that he's a good person, but it's like saying that no one stays, you know, like, no one is irredeemable.
Yes, which I actually really like that, because her character's feel very gray, you know? They don't feel like this is the ultimate bad guy.
We gotta go after the one in charge.
Thank you, Jiminy.
Well, I wanted the experience, Jiminy, because I am under-leveled.
And we're gonna need it. Is this where that person got like a bunch of levels all at once?
No. It's close to here, but it's like a special area you can go into and just like keep spawning them.
Nice.
But
Oh my gosh, Jiminy.
I think they might spawn infinitely.
In this area?
Yeah.
I'm thinking that might be right.
I was fighting them because I'm like, oh, they're here, you know? Like, I'll
May
clean
as
them
well
up.
get the experience, yeah.
Dun, dun, dun.
Which to me seems kind of pointless. Just like
I did see that thing
like
where she
this.
was like,
This is cool.
she was talking about like, or she was like on a plane flight and she said like, hey, like, are there stuff you want showcased more?
Yes.
And then she's like, by the way, I'm going to resolve the Apollo thing.
Well, I like that she said that. I like that she said, like, don't worry too much about asking, like, am I gonna see this god? And it's like, yes.
You are like, like the obvious stuff is going to happen.
Yes.
You know, like, I'm going to resolve the story eventually. Well, yeah, I figure, you know.
I will get to Hades and Persephone being together as a relationship.
Right, and I figure she's like taking her time. I hope that she just like sticks with it enough, you know, like, because I know I've read a lot of web comics where they just kind of burn out.
Yeah. Well, it
But-
sounds like from the chitty chat, she's like taking her time and
Right, it sounds like she likes what she's doing from what I've looked at.
yeah, and taking care of her mental health and taking breaks. She's also we talked about this on our own, but she's hired a lot of people, so like it's really cool to listen to her chitty chats where she talks about how she how she started working full time and doing the comic, and then eventually she
There's no need to worry, Sora. He'll return to the place.
oh my gosh.
like you did.
And then
We gotta
then
focus
she
on
stopped
rescuing
working
the
full
others.
time and
Okay.
worked only on the comic. And then she started having like someone do color blocking for her, and she obviously still does a lot of the like she does the story work and the sketches because she's like, this is what I want to see. But she has people who emulate.
Shadow that are down below us.
She has people like emulate her drawing so that it's not just her.
Right, that probably helps.
Oh yeah, well, and that's how you get longer chapters. And she seems really, really into the mythology of it because she's even once again, chitty chats are great. On the chitty chats, she suggested podcasts to listen to where they talk about Greek mythology.
Did she mention myths and legends?
She did not.
That's a really good. Like the guy
Is
goes. It's not just Greek though, and that might be why.
Yeah.
Like he does a lot of he does a lot of Greek, but he also does more obscure stuff because he doesn't like Greek nearly as much.
Oh, I
Because
just realized it's a lich.
oh,
yeah.
it is. He doesn't like Greek as much because it's just so terrible. Like the stories are like so awful. Where it's just like
and how they treat.
women.
Yeah.
You know, where it's just like, well, he's like it's just like hard when you have a story where it's like, well, Zeus goes and rapes a woman and then gets away with it for the
Yeah.
umpteenth time. You know, he's like, when you have other mythology that's like not nearly as grim and dark,
Yeah.
he's like, it's just hard to sit there and want to be in Greek all the time.
Yeah. No, that's totally understandable. Greek is very, very misogynistic.
Oh, it's pretty bad.
Which is, I think, another reason why I really, really like what, the artist's name is Rachel, but what she's doing with Lore Olympus, because, like, a lot of them, a lot of the characters feel more active in their fate.
Right, like it feels like choices they make and not just like Zeus doing everything.
Yeah.
Oh no, I did not want to do this. Oh, I hate this. Why are you like this? Why do they even have this? This
What
is
is
dumb.
this?
It's rage form. It like teleports me and I can hit stuff, but it just like slows everything down. I can't do
jeez,
anything.
Yeah. What on earth?
I don't know why it even exists in this game, honestly. Like,
That's weird.
well, it's a holdout from Kingdom Hearts 2, where like they had like these form changes, but like they were basically like you could turn into different forms to like charge up, like and do like have 2 Keyblades and do way more damage, and you know that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But like with that, like you chose when you did it, and like this doesn't really have form changes, you know.
Yeah.
You know, it's not the same.
Yeah, that makes sense. How weird. Okay.
Anyway, though, Lore Olympus is so good.
It
I'm
is so
sad
good.
that we have to wait every week.
I will say, okay, as somebody who doesn't mind spoilers, I really love the sneak peeks because they give me like just enough to hold on to in terms of like knowing where the story is going without actually giving any of the super details away. So like it's nice to get kind of like I get like a chapter and a half, if that makes sense, you know? Because I get like a new chapter, but then I get a little bit of a chapter.
I don't look at the previews. Like, I'm not one of those like spoiler puritans.
Yeah.
But I'm also like I'm fine with like waiting to see it how it is intended to be seen, if
Yeah.
that makes sense. You know, like in its context. You know.
Oh yeah, no, and that
Like-
totally makes sense.
Like I watch movie trailers less and less now, just because
Yeah.
like I'm just to the point where it's like, you know, like I know what I'm gonna want to watch.
Yeah.
You know, and there are things like where it's like, oh, what's this movie about? You know.
Goofy.
I don't know who we saved in the last world. I was not paying attention.
Aqua.
Okay. That makes sense, you know, in the water world.
Yeah.
I love the deer heartless. They're so cute.
They are so cute. I don't think that was the intention, but they're so cute.
Yeah, it's hard to like feel like ill will towards heartless when you make them pretty dang cute, you know.
Right. They just look so happy.
Oh man, I hate this Lich. He's just kind of annoying.
Right? The phasing different places doesn't
Like
help.
it's like fine once in a while, but it's just like all the time.
Yeah, well, because they've used that now for a couple different
Right? They had it
enemies.
for the pirate.
Aqua did it when she was like evil Aqua.
Right? It's just like I understand you like this idea, but counter
Yeah,
proposal.
I will say I kind of like his like doesn't attack and then he phases like 2 more times. Like that's kind of cool, but yeah, otherwise it's just annoying. And I feel like it would make more sense like towards the very end, like right before you. I guess you don't kill him. Enough.
Enough.
You tell him, Sora. Ugh.
Do you want to know what also, speaking of Greek mythology though, do you want to know what's another fun interpretation of Greek mythology is the video game Hades?
Oh yeah, I remember you guys were playing that.
Yeah, I should get back into it. It's just time.
Oh yeah, no. What time do we have?
Yeah, man. Someone asked me what my hobbies are, and it's like, it's hard not to just laugh and say, like, trying to, like, get Rowan ready for the day.
Right. Well, I mean, hopefully we can count this as a hobby, you know, recording.
Yeah, I don't usually say we do Let's Plays, though, because I don't think we're particularly great at them. No offense.
That's okay.
I do podcasting, because I think we're good at podcasting.
In the grand scheme of things, the Let's Play... Well, but I feel like Let's Plays are a hobby then, you know, because
Yeah.
it's like... Let's Plays feels even more like a hobby to me than like... Well, I guess that's not true. Let's Plays are like the light side of hobbies for us.
Let's Plays don't feel like a hobby, because
hobby light.
it's just me hanging out with you is what it feels like.
Yeah.
Which I like doing, but I don't consider, like, talking with people a hobby.
Yeah.
This guy's annoying. This is a different type of annoying. Oh my gosh. Mandy, I'm gonna hurt someone.
Hurt that guy.
I'm
What?
trying.
What the heck is this, like, just shoot fire in a circle thing? Oh, it's like he's leaving parts of himself behind to, like, blow up. Oh, not these dumb
There's a lot
bowling
of 'em.
balls. Yeah. Oh, jeez.
Oh man, I'm probably gonna have to kill all of them. Anyway,
Hopefully that kills glitch somehow. I don't know.
Are you excited
Geez.
though for City of Mist?
Yeah, I am.
I need to plan more of that.
Yeah, I need to take some time and just like, I need to take a couple hours one night, get back into it, and now that I've decided on which Aphrodite my my goddess or my mist is based on, I need to like.
Is it the God of War version of her?
That'd be great. Nah, it's the Lore Olympus version. I feel like in a modern context, like I really like the idea of like,
Here we go.
mythology and gods in a modern context, and I feel like that also makes sense for playing City of Mist.
Yes.
So I feel like that's, I don't want to be like the easiest one to work off of, but I also think the easiest to translate.
Yeah, no, I get you.
Whee!
Well, also, like, she's one of the more developed versions of Aphrodite.
Oh yeah, well, I think I may have even talked about this on the podcast before, but I've rewatched the Lindsay Ellis loose canon, where she talks about all the media representations of Aphrodite, and yeah, Aphrodite is, I don't want to say boring, but she's interesting because we really do like.
I think she just gets shortchanged a lot.
She does, because a lot of it is just based on what a society will view Aphrodite as. So, like, in the 80s and 90s, she was, like, really dumb and vain. And I think that's a weird thing to think about in our society, that's what, you know, we looked at women as in the 80s and 90s. And then...
Well, and, like, the ideal of beauty.
Yeah, and the ideal of beauty is... beach bod, dumb blonde.
Well, and that's what I was telling Cody, like, my problem with Hades Aphrodite, like, in that game.
Oh, I haven't seen her yet.
My problem is that, like, all the other gods are, like, more unique takes on them and, like, very gorgeous art. And then, like, and they all look, like, different, like, Poseidon is more of, like, a surfer dude, like still like Greek in feel, but like has more of a surfer vibe to him, and like Ares like looks more like of a warrior than you usually see him done.
Yeah.
But like Aphrodite's just naked, and it's like, guys,
Great.
like you could have tried a little harder, you know?
Right.
Like I don't mind you saying like this is like a thing, you know, like having her not be in a pantsuit, you know? Like
Yeah.
I'm not saying that, but I'm like, you could have tried a little bit harder to be a little more original.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're gonna stop here. Until next time, everybody, keep wandering.
Bye.
Hello, Wanderers, and thanks for listening to this episode of the Wandering Gamer Network Plays Kingdom Hearts 3. We hope you enjoyed it. If you would like to hear more content from the Wandering Gamer Network, check out the link in the description below. We have several actual play podcasts, including D&D 5th Edition and City of Mist. Until next time, keep wandering.